Gather round, kiddies. We got a hell of a good show for you guys. I tell you, Rico and I shifted what we were going to do to open 3-4 different times, including David having a psychological break. Like, Rico, he woke up and just discovered he lives in Metro Detroit. We can get to that later. But you operating the drop board today has me feeling a certain type of way that I know what we need to start with. So why don't we do that? Because it's clear the Amon-Ra thing is a thing, and I don't want to make an accusation, but I thought I heard Doug say he hadn't listened to it, and they were reading the print version. Mm-hmm. We have the audio, and I want to play that for people because I think the tone matters. Yeah. And I also just want to remind everyone the sheer idiocy that we have to talk about a player's podcast. Here's an idea. The season's over. No. The season's over. Go away. That's it. Go enjoy your life. Mm-hmm. You don't need to do this. It's not a part of your contract. You're not a content creator. You're my favorite receiver in the league. Go do that. And then go enjoy the beach. And then go catch footballs. And then go enjoy the beach. And then catch more footballs. And then the beach. Football. Beach. You don't call out the fans. I don't even care if he's halfway right in what he's saying. You don't call out the fans. Just like you don't yell out bomb on an airplane. You just don't do it.
Well,
fire in a theater. You don't do it.
Yeah. Mike, you don't call out the fans a year later after the fans bought into what you were doing. And a year later when the fans said, oh, okay, John Morton, we won't miss Ben Johnson. Okay. And halfway through the season, he's quietly let go. But this time, it's for real.
It's like the movie previews. All right, let's play the audio for the people, and then we will unpack this, and we can just throw the number out, 248-539-9797. And I will tell you, 2 to 6 is safe harbor. If you're upset, it's okay. I'm not going to call you sensitive. I think it's pretty dumb when people make $30 million a year who knock the fans. And even if you're right, it's dumb. I mean, it would be like Apple calling most of their customers stupid because some of their products are hard to use. They're still paying for the product. Mm-hmm. Just thank them. Play the audio, David. All while they're spending their money. First of all, you can miss me with the, I stepped in it. Well, I love all Lion fans, but stop. You already said the truth. You already spoke your piece, bro. You can just leave it there.
When his brother was like, wow. He knew instantly, like, you went there. Wow.
Uh-oh. I was our sound effect. Whoa. Whoa. So where do you want to start with it, Rico? You want to go first? Because I know you're fired up. I'm not offended by it. I take up for fans because I think athletes are just totally detached from reality. They love getting their ass kissed. They don't want accountability. They want to make all their money. And it's like, first of all, Amon-Ra, why are you on social media? Let fans be fans. Yeah. You don't need to cape up. You got your money. But go, Rico, you start. I'll play off of it.
Well, here's for me, when I heard that, it was like Rieger sent it to me, and I was like, well, Jeff, please don't oversell this thing. And he didn't. I had to call and apologize and say, wow, he actually said all of this stuff. Mike, I found it problematic because when you just hired an offensive coordinator last year that Lions fans bought into, John Morton's, he's coming back. He was one of us, and he's going to get this offense going. You won't miss Ben Johnson whatsoever. Fans bought into this thing. And then middle of the season, 10 games in, he's quietly told, yeah, we're going to go ahead and unplug your headset. Dan Campbell's going to take over the play calling. And now when a new coordinator comes in, and I've been told that, hey, this is the offense that every coordinator's beating down the door to come and be the OC for, and yet you didn't get the guy that you wanted in Mike McDonald, and instead you get this guy from the Cardinals, which it could work. I don't think it's going to be a good fit here because I think that what he's going to do and what you have personnel-wise won't match. But to come out and say, well, you guys don't know ball, and you just want to complain, and don't you trust Dan Campbell? It's like, no. Why should we trust Dan Campbell? This is yet another offensive coordinator that he's hired. He's fired 2 of them already. What makes me think that this one's going to work? That I have to have blind faith in believing in that. See, that's what bothered me. Is like, how dare you question us? How dare you, dude? The reason why you're doing your podcast, you're not in the playoffs. Newsflash, you didn't make it. So to sit here and ask for blind faith, I think that's so disingenuous.
Yeah, I'm there. I mean, look, I defended the hiring only that I thought people, gutting Drew Petzing like a fish when they didn't know who he was 10 minutes ago. But that's let me help you with that. Look, I'm fine if Amon-Ra wants to take up for the new hire. Be a good soldier for the team. I'm good with all that. You need to keep the fans' names out of your mouth. Mm-hmm. You just got to stop. Amon-Ra, the nerve, the pendulous balls you got to have. After you guys floundered this year, you didn't beat anybody with a pulse, and you missed the playoffs. And now you're going at fans. Yeah, I'm going to defend fans on that one. Fans are fans. Mm-hmm. Like, Rico, when you and I battle with fans, that's what this is. We're fans. Mm-hmm. But I never understand athletes doing this. No. I'll leave it to the people because, look, Amon-Ra's my guy. But I've said it to you from the beginning. Ain't nothing good coming from a podcast. You're only going to step in it 2-3 times a year. You just stepped in it. I don't know. Rico, it just, where I'm going to go with this. There's an arrogance about the Lions that is unwarranted.
Yeah, your quarterback and now your wide receiver.
Well, it's more than that too.
No. I'm just saying, right? But when Goff got angry because people didn't think they were going to make the playoffs, well, they didn't. Still waiting for that apology, and now for this, well, you guys don't know ball. Like, what? Like, you're not a brain surgeon, okay? This isn't like this complicated thing. And put it this way. Are Lions fans just broken up that John Morton is going to probably go back to Denver? No, you're not. That's how Cardinals fans feel right now, just to put things in perspective. And, yes, I've seen a ton of Cardinal football.
Oh, as have I. And I'll throw the number out because I know this is going to be a little bit more of a long-form conversation. 248-539-9797. Yeah, I'm kind of done. Look, our teams in this town have a little bit of an unlikability problem. Not all of them, but I think the Lions and Tigers kind of fly in the same circle. There's a bit of an arrogance about it, and it's like, guys, Lions haven't won a title in damn near 70 years, and the Tigers haven't won a title in over 40. You may want to power it down. For Amon-Ra, stop. You're never winning against the fans. Cut it out. And look, it's Brad Holmes. It's Dan Campbell. It's Amon-Ra. It's Goff. There's an arrogance. Mm-hmm. Guys, you haven't even played in a Super Bowl, much less won one. I think the only time I would allow this type of arrogance is if Rico and I were doing the Chiefs Kingdom podcast, or in years prior, like Rico's dressed as a revolutionary soldier and we're doing GoPats.net.
Yeah.
Like,
or we're doing the Eagles stuff. Like, these teams have won.
And multiply.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it, but what's your reaction as a fan? And look, if you're fine with what Amon-Ra said, I don't think it makes you a bad person either. But I don't think people that are pissed, I don't think they're sensitive, I don't think they're irrational, and I don't think they're wrong either. I mean, Rico, we've talked about this. We've now created this Lions roadshow in this town. Fans are spending a lot of money on this team. Mm-hmm. Hey, Amon-Ra, have you felt the pinch of ticket price increases? No? Raise your hand if you spend money on Lions football, and it's Amon-Ra versus a fan. Dude, you're not winning that. Don't do that. Right. You're better than that. And Amon-Ra's a really smart and thoughtful guy. But, Rico, you know it. Hell, we'll go. This happens all the time to me. I joke with you about it. Is like Evan will show me like a post-edit of some of our YouTube videos. Mm-hmm. Or you've played stuff for me where you're laughing. And I'm like, damn, I went that hard on that? Mm-hmm. And it's like, I don't think about it in the moment. I'm doing my job. So it's like when you're a player and you're not, like, if you don't do this every day, bet on it. You're going to step in it. He stepped in it.
Man, you knew it was bad when Equininius was like, oh, boy. Because he knew the second it came out of it. Wow. Okay.
Just played a drop. Whoa. 248-539-9797. I want to hear from you guys. And I think all reactions are warranted. I think Rico makes a great point. I share in it. Don't ask for more trust when Dan has butchered 2 OCs right away. John Morton was a total dud. And I'm fine if fans want to question Drew Petzing. I'm like, look, Rico, you're going to bring something up later in the show. And it's like, look, if the defensive coordinator conversation, you have Kelvin Shepard, who might be a lot of things, and then you have guys available that are those things. Mm-hmm. The idea of, should you have done something like that? I don't know. I think Amon-Ra can be right in some of the messaging, but it's never right to attack fans unless they have involved your family, unless they have threatened you. I just think you can't do it. It's a bad look, and for a team that missed the playoffs, ain't nobody trying to hear it. That's where I'd leave it. 248-539-9797. We will get to you, the people, next. And again, you don't have to worry about it. You ain't going to get yelled at. You can be pissed at your teams between 2 and 6. We're here for you. 97.1.